Want me to come along?
I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office.
You want me on...
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Hmm?
Adventure time!
One with wind and cloud. One with nature.
What a workout! So how come you know so much?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Huh.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that at some point she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo, or I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
There's a part 2?
Time to go. That hurts! Into the wind.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Ha! Yeah.
All hail! Access denied.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature.
Going in!
Clouds high, the birds call.
We're finally done. How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't... Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue. They're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler...
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary, it is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the...
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests?
Okay, we can talk here. You ask before one makes a...
Don't know.
You must understand the situation. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity. Yes, this is the strongest... Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation...
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Yes, it's all too... Thus, the current situation. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun,
So, what should we do?
it will be easier for us to start... So my plan is...
Rebellion? What are you talking about?
If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure... I'll give you a clue. She also appears to...
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender.
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun?
Ugh, Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not...
You're the same as ever,
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty.
even though she will one day seize your vision too.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot, and your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission. They're the ones keeping the truth.
You're saying the Kujo clan...
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own... How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days, and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me.
3 days? She will have to come...
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days.
That was so scary! Paimon wasn't... But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the...
Why are you always asking so many questions?
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with.
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now,
That toy Tanuki... What's going on? Not a... I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the... She does...
she is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Wow, a ninja?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. It would not be appropriate.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have fixed... For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is... But since the 3 commissions work together to serve the Shogun... Now you're following me? The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of the... Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule.
Please don't enter without permission.
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been... I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along...
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their report...
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a doc...
If only there was a way we...
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. While they were preoccupied with that...
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya. Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really... But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Is
We should change it. This party is war. You! The
There are loads and loads of... We need to get rid of them. Or after I get the document. Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway... What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way! Quick, run!
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed... I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we...
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Ten... In addition, we have... correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root up...
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiae.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should... Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
That Gujiae... She is such an enigma.
mind yourself.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can...
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Utter disregard for human life.
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately
Yes. Now, who else?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or...
I'm sorry. Well then.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But If it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Strike!
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up!
I must withdraw.
Get them!
Get out of here!
Run with nature.
Quiver! Storm the front!
I've lost. Brace yourself.
The wind knows me.
Incinerate! Ha!
One with nature.
A word out.
Get out of here!
Boom boom!
Ha!
Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Strike! Glory to the Shogun!
Who goes there? Don't hold back. Get them.
Access denied.
Allow me.
Blaze over.
Strike first.
Into the wind.
I won't forget this.
No touching.
Quiver!
Boom boom!
One with nature.
Access denied. Help.
Let's light it up!
Soldiers, quick!
The wind knows me.
I dare you! Interested. Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane?
Master,
Go on, ask him.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui.
So this is how my documents went.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know.
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is so. When the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But you worship...
Betrayal! How the Fatui may think they are using me. But the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? when the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall... After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior.
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, but it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you hypocrite, preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness.
Selfishness?
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this true? But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan dip.
Señora's the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well,
Sara stormed off! You can say that! Alright then.